mannerisms. This is the vlog edition, okay, where I'm gonna let you in on my week, okay? This is what happens to me on a daily basis because y'all sit on Instagram and Snapchat and laugh at my rants and laugh at me, but I be so serious, y'all. Like, stupid stuff just be happening to me. This is about me being a black, educated woman in freaking Starkville, Mississippi, okay? This is about ignorant people. This is about living in Trump era. This is about life. This is about the struggle to be great. This is about wanting to be lazy and just enjoy life and being 24 and single and trying to make it, okay? This is about my real life. So welcome and subscribe. Tune in. It's real, uncut. Okay, people, for today's adventure, I won a scratch off, okay? And it says that I won a 60-inch 4K smart TV. So I'm going to the dealership to see if I really did. I called them because it's 40 minutes away, so I didn't want to waste my money, y'all. Asia is always supporting. No. She always supporting. No, I always win, y'all. I always do these scratch offs. Asia's like, that's so dumb. You ain't gonna get nothing. And so, you know, I usually let that get me down. But today, I believe that I'm gonna win a TV, y'all. So let me tell y'all how Satan just sneaks up in your life and just tries to really take advantage of you. We done gone all the way down to the dealership. Now, mind you, I called these people before I left. I was very specific about my questions. You get there, they trying to sell you a car. No, sir, I don't want no car. So after Corey didn't try to sell us after Corey didn't try to sell us the car, we don't want the car. We just here to get our prize. They come talking about they gotta go match your winning code to a code on this board, and it got 3 different prizes on there with 3 different numbers. So, of course, our code don't match. He talking about y'all get a $5 Walmart gift card. Oh, you best believe I done try to set it off up in here. I'm like, I'm going to have to speak to somebody. I done explained to these people over and over again. I called down here so that I would not have to drive 40 minutes to find out that I didn't get a TV, because that's the only reason that I drove here. This white man tried to tell me, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this white man. That's not to tell me, oh, well, you know, we're really just trying to get people down here to buy cars. That's fine. And I understand that. I'm not stupid. What I'm letting you know is you need to go find me a TV, because this is ridiculous. I wouldn't have driven down here, wasting my time and my money on gas if I wasn't getting a TV. And then he's like, well, can I get you ladies a car? Oh, we would not buy anything from here. Nothing. Nathan, you're not 2 things ever. Yeah, I was so mad, which is okay. It's okay, because you know what? That wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. Something else is coming for me. That's what I know. Don't worry about it. Good morning, people. Okay, I have rolled on out of bed, and I went ahead and took a shower and opened up my blinds and put on my gospel, and then I was up, baby. I'm up. I'm ready now. I'm ready for the day. Okay, so this is what I got to do this week. I have been studying, like, for the past month for my oral and written exams for grad school. They are next week. And basically, if you don't pass them, you don't get a degree. And I done been in school too long. I done worked too hard. I'll be pissed if I don't get my degree. So, yeah, my room is a mess. I'll update y'all later. I'm going to clean. Well, I have to clean my room anyway, because my friend Christina, she's coming over to basically study. So, we're going to study, me, her, and Asia, for our exams or whatever. So I gotta clean, because I can't have people over to my house and bitch off. You know, I really hate that, though. When you go to somebody's house and they be like, oh, excuse the mess, and it's really trifling. Like, no, oh, excuse the mess means, like, I cleaned up a lot before you got here, and I'm just hoping that I didn't randomly miss something. Or it's a chance for you to give me a compliment on how clean my house is. You don't supposed to be like, oh, excuse the mess, and your house really nasty. Like, don't invite nobody to your house if your house is nasty. I cannot understand that. My mama did not have it. But when I was younger, my mama used to be on it. Look, if your room not clean, you're not leaving. If your room not clean, ain't nobody coming. Like, that's just what it is, okay? Yeah, my hair had just fell. Okay, did y'all see how it just fell down? Okay, because I was thinking, like, I'm about to get up on here, taking my hair down, and I'm be looking real trifling. These people going to be laughing at me. Anyways, okay, so morning routine. Okay, get up, open the blinds, let the light come in, and just wake me on up. Take a shower. Facial routine. I got some Olay face wash from Dollar General. I had a coupon, and it's really the bomb. Like, it's great. And so then I got a coupon for the lotion, face lotion, moisturizer, and I went and got it. And dang, the light's not working with me. Boom. And it's like bomb, y'all. Like, and also, like, while I've been studying for comps, I have literally, like, been we've been kind of dieting, and we've been only drinking water, stuff like that. So, like, I don't know, I think it's working. And then plus this moisturizer for that wintertime weather, it's the bomb. So I don't know, if you're looking for a face moisturizer, you should go get you some. Then next, I write in my journal. It's my prayer journal. I know everybody's not religious, that's fine. But I just be needing the Lord to guide me through this week, okay? Because these people be getting on my last nerve. Hey guys. Okay, so today is Wednesday. It's hump day. And so I just have a few words of encouragement. Just some things that help me out, like with getting organized and kind of like getting myself together. Because I feel like at 24, in a sense, I'm just kind of like, I'm doing well, but am I really? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not pregnant. I don't, I'm not a criminal. I'm in school, right? But at the same time, I be feeling like, it's other people that's like doing stuff. Like people, I don't know, they're like buying all these designer bags, and they're like going on all these trips and everything. And my best friend this week, Kiara, she really just helped like kind of encourage me, because she was just like reminding me like not to compare myself to anybody, and I just feel like that's a hard thing to do, because it's like on one hand, it's like, especially if you feel like you have so much potential and people tell you all the time, like, oh, you should be doing this or you could be doing that, and then I'm like, yeah, you're right, but I'm not doing any of that, and so I had to like step back and just be like, let me do what I'm doing, like, let me chill, like, I got this, like, like I set myself up a plan, and everybody doesn't have to know my plan. And, I don't have to compare myself and say, like, my plan should fit such and such's plan, or I should be where somebody else is, or anything like that. Like, it's just, I'm doing better off doing me. And, I really appreciated her for kind of reminding me of that. And so I just kind of want to tell you guys, like, a few things that I do or that I've been doing to just kind of consistently stay in my lane. Like, so first of all, okay, so the advice for today is don't compare yourself. So, number one, I think that you should figure out your goals. Like, find out what you want to do. Like, it's hard to say that you're doing something to encourage yourself, that you are doing what you need to do, when you don't know what you're trying to do. You don't know where you want to be. It's so hard to say, oh, I'm okay, So for me, it's really good to like write down my goals. And like, my best friend, she's so awesome, y'all. She bought me this really cool planner for Christmas, and it has like all kind of like goal-oriented things in here, and all these places where you can just really write down what you need to be doing, what you want to do in a long time, just kind of a calendar and everything. And it's so helpful, and like planners are so hard to keep up with. That's one of those new year, new me things. But they really help if you use them and if you actually make an effort to make it work. So like, write down your goals. So figure your goals out, and then second, write them down, because it's so much different when you can put it down on paper and it's like have these concrete things to look back at and be like, dang, this is what I'm not doing that I said I was gonna do. And if you're the type of person that isn't gonna use your planner, write it down on a piece of paper, put it on your mirror, like, so every morning you get up and you can either be like, yes, okay, I checked that off, like I did that, or, well, I got a lot of stuff to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like to keep yourself in check and just kind of be like, yes, I'm doing what I need to be doing, or no, I'm not, let me do it. Let it be encouraging to you. Second, with your plan, okay? So like, you find your goals, you put them up, and you say, these are the things that I want to do. You got to sit down and make a plan. You got to sit down and say, okay, if this is my goal, how am I going to get to it? But you need short-term goals and you need long-term goals, because short-term goals, for me, they help me stay motivated. Like, I like to be able to check stuff off a list because it makes me feel like I'm not just sitting here doing nothing, you know, like, it just makes me feel better. Like, if I can say, you know, by the end of this week, I really just want to have applied to 2 jobs, you know, and then by the end of the week, I can check that off. I'm like, yes, I'm going to have a job. You know what I mean? And then you need long-term goals to where it's like something to reach for, something that all of this stuff is going to add up and is going to make it worth it. So, like, you know, bigger things like maybe traveling somewhere that you always wanted to go. Like, so then your short-term goals would be saving a certain amount of money each week so that you can get to that and go. And then, so after you have your plan, go back and check in and make sure that you have stepped back and you put yourself in a position to where you can kind of not look at everybody else, but look at yourself. So if that means getting off Instagram for a week, Snapchat for a week, if it means going to church for a week, that's what you need to do. Kind of step back and just be like, okay, let me evaluate my own life and make sure that these goals are what I want to do for me and that they are reasonable. Make sure they include sacrifice. If your goals don't include sacrifice, most likely, you know, what are they? You know, like, if you are not giving something up to get somewhere, 9 times out of 10 may not work or it may not be worth it. You know, like, if you're not going to give up your time, if you're not going to give up a certain amount of money, if you're not going to give up, I don't know, going out, drinking or something, then, you know, what are your goals? You want to say most of your goals should include some kind of sacrifice so that you can get somewhere later. You know, you giving up something now so you can do something else later. So work hard, play hard, right? So, and then the last thing that I really kind of do is I kind of make sure they're reasonable. Like, don't put stuff on there that you know you can never get. Like, be real with yourself, because then it's like, okay, I could do this. Because if you have goals on there that are just kind of like, oh, I want to be congressman by next year. Baby, you ain't been to law school. You ain't even finished, you know, your goals for how you go. Like, you can't do that. I mean, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't do, but be real with yourself. And then stay in your lane. Like, don't look at what somebody else is doing, because the thing about social media is that you only see the ups. You only see what people want you to see. You don't know how those people are struggling. You don't know how they feel. You don't know what it took for them to get there. So don't compare what you're doing to what they're doing. And that may not be for you at that time, right? I mean, like, everything that you're doing, everywhere you are in life, it'll set you up for something later, good or bad. And so you have to remember that your life goals and your life plan may not be the same as somebody else's. So really stay in your lane. And the thing that really helps me stay in my lane is my friends, my supporters, my family. Like, my mom is always like sometimes I call her like, Mom, I need to do this by this day. Remind me, you know, and she'll like call and check in like, hey, Kiera, Jalexi, they're so good about being like, hey, you say you were going to do this. I ain't seen that in a minute, you know. And they're kind of holding you accountable, but they're also people who love you and support you and really care that you reach your goals. So if you have people in your circle that's like, you know, low-key hating on you, or, you know what I'm saying, they don't really care, or they're just trying to get them, let them do them. You know, find people who will support you and push you to do what you want to do and tell you and encourage you, you know, let you know that you can do it and that they're there for you. So that's my encouraging word for this week. Hopefully it helps get you through the end of the week into next week. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining my vlog, my weekly vlog. It might change a little bit, you know. I might be figuring out different ways to do things, like different ways to edit and put stuff together. If you have any ideas, suggestions, please comment. If you liked it, comment. If you feel some type of way about something I said, comment. Like, I really, really love the support, and I love that you guys are watching, and I appreciate you. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel so that you know next week when the vlog comes out, and you can be tuned in, okay? All ears ready to see the shenanigans and also get a little encouragement, right? And see that you're not the only person struggling through life, okay? I'm just the fool that decided to record it. So subscribe, like, share, comment, tag somebody, share it, tell people about it. Yeah, and I'll see you next time.